This is an excerpt taken from the book, Spanish Dogs. The Story of Dogs in Spanish History, Culture and the Arts, available in paperback and on Kindle. Melampo was the dog of a nobleman who came across a sick and dying man in the forest of Piacenza, Italy. Melampo brought the man daily bread and licked the man's wounds until he was saved. The man's name was Roque, and he was the son of the governor of Montpellier, France. According to the Golden Legend, a collection of biographies of saints by Jacobus de Veragen that was widely read in late medieval Europe, Roque was born in Montpellier around 1295. At the age of 20, he became an orphan and decided to sell all his possessions. He distributed the money among the poor and made a pilgrimage to Rome to visit the shrines. At that time, however, a plague epidemic had broken out that claimed many lives in Europe. In any case, Roque traveled through Italy, and devoted himself to healing and caring for all those who were ill with the plague. It is said that he cured many of the sick simply by making the sign of the cross for them. Those who died he buried himself, for no one else dared approach the bodies for fear of catching the plague. In Piacenza, in northern Italy, he contracted the disease, and his body was covered with black spots and ulcers. Not wanting to be a burden to anyone, he dragged himself to the outskirts of town and took refuge in a forest to die alone, where Melampo found him. Every day, Melampo brought Roque a loaf of bread. Finally, after a few days, Melampo's master decided to follow his dog to find out what was going on. The dog's master took Roque home and looked after him until he recovered. Then Roque returned to Montpellier. Unfortunately, as France was at war with England, he was mistaken for a spy, captured, and died in 1327. After the Black Death, Roque and Melampo became famous, and their story became widely known. In 1584, as a result of this popular enthusiasm, Roque was canonized by Gregory XIII, and included in the Roman Martyrology. Saint Roque and Melampo were soon put on canvas by many Renaissance artists commissioned by the Church to create devotional images. Saint Roque and Melampo embodied the confidence that the faithful needed to get their lives back on track. The paintings served as psychological protection for the faithful who sought supernatural help in overcoming the plague. To this end, Roque is shown with the wounds of his martyrdom, with no sign of pain or suffering, with his faithful dog Melampo at his side, and a loaf of bread. It is interesting to note that the name Melampo actually comes from Greek mythology. Melampo was the son of a Mitten and Aglaia, who became a well-known soothsayer and healer when he grew up. He received the gift of prophecy from Apollo and was initiated into the language of the birds. The two most important Spanish Baroque painters of Saint Roque were Francesco Ribalta, 1625, and José de Ribera, 1631. The former can be seen today in the Fine Arts Museum of Valencia. Ribera can be discovered in the Prado Museum in Madrid. Dear viewers, I want to extend my sincere gratitude to each one of you for taking the time to watch this educational lesson on video. Your support for SpainLifestyle.com is greatly appreciated, and it means so much to me. Through your engagement with this video, you have shown a passion for learning and a desire to expand your knowledge on Spain's unique and wonderful culture. I am honored to be a part of that journey for you. As I work hard to continue to bring you the best educational content, I encourage you to visit my website SpainLifestyle.com for more lessons, books, and informative articles. SpainLifestyle.com also has a Facebook page and a YouTube channel. I also have several historical textbooks and interesting travel guides on Amazon for you to read, learn, and enjoy, all with colorful illustrations. Once again, thank you for your support and for being a part of my Spanish art lovers community. I hope you will enjoy everything that SpainLifestyle.com has to offer.